Good evening, everybody. I'm so glad you could make it. The wind started picking up, and I thought, every commencement season, it's like Mary Poppins, the wind decides to blow in. So, we are here for the 2023 Student Hall of Fame induction. This is probably my favorite thing outside of Great Race that I think we do all year long. And that's because we get a moment to take time out of our day and highlight the accomplishments of some amazing students. It's really important to remember that these aren't just academic accomplishments. These are students who have been involved in our community. They're involved on campus. They go the extra mile while maintaining that high GPA status. So I would like to begin by giving them a round of applause. So let's give them that. We had some outstanding students nominated this year, and we had 3 who the committee thought, this is it. This is our outstanding 3. So congratulations to you all. I'm so very proud of you. I hope that you look back on your time here with great fondness and excitement and just sort of this piece of legacy that you get to carry on with you. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and we will get started. We will have nominating individuals come up and say a few words about our inductees this evening. So our first individual coming up is Dr. Gregory Robinson Guerrera, and he is the Assistant Professor of Bilingual Education, Spanish.
Good evening. I'm so proud of this moment as well and having this opportunity to introduce Zoe Chatterton. Zoe, I met her in my last semester in one of my first Spanish classes. Um, it's so interesting and so important that students build that communication with the professors and they build that trust. And Zoe in my class was that person. I was able to communicate back and forth. One of the things that it enlightened the relationship between us online class was that there was always a question about how do I do this and how do can I having ideas of how to accomplish an assignment. So Zoe not only took Spanish 1, but took Spanish 2, Spanish 3, and even advanced grammar. And she's also enrolled in one of our bilingual Spanish class this summer. So I'm so proud of her, and I am thrilled that she is accomplishing her goals with the language, a language that is going to be so important for our students and for the future. So I'm so thrilled. So Zoe, congratulations.
Hi, everyone. My name is Zoe Chatterton. I've been at Western Washington University for the past 2 years, and I have just had so much fun. Something that I've really noticed about this school is the faculty, the staff are so engaged with my progress and my success. So I'm really thankful for the relationships that I built here. I'd like to thank my family, my best friends, and my partner for their continual support. Thank you all for inducting me, and I'm really excited to be here.
Okay, up next, we have probably one of my favorite people on campus, Dr. Bill Norris.
So it's kind of hard to know where to start, and I've been thinking about what we would say about Yen Chu. So I got on my cell phone a half hour ago and I looked up the definition of Renaissance woman. And what I found was a person of many talents and knowledge. And I can't think of a better way to describe Yen, who I've known for quite a while as my neighbor with her family. And she happened to take a very memorable class with me a couple falls ago, one of the most memorable classes in my 22 years here, Biology of Fungi, with some other spectacular students, Mike Shaw, who's here, Sydney Kazada, Liz Sorrells, who planned to be here, but they had work and travel commitments, kept me on my toes. We recruited Yen to work in the greenhouse. She was a member of the Hort Club. Then I found out, above and beyond knowing her as a spectacular student and delightful person, that she's editor of the Maverick, and she has an outstanding art career. I saw her give a performance art at the McCrae Gallery last fall, Potential Energy. I see you do workshops with Professor Michaud on clay. So it's really hard for me to talk about all this, and we'll keep it short. I asked a number of people to write letters in support of this nomination, and they were tripping over each other to write these letters. And so we have a few. Let's start with Chala, our outstanding greenhouse manager.
Well, I'm just so happy to be here, and Yen, like, I don't even know where to begin. On top of everything that Bill has already mentioned, I love your combination of youthful innocence and spirit combined with total grown-up organization. I've never worked with someone before who in one moment is wanting to put everything in their mouth like a 4-year-old, and at the same time has a calendar that she's booking out like 9 months in advance. She knows exactly what she's doing every moment of every day. And it was just really, really a treat to have her in the greenhouse, a treat to have her in horticulture club, but also a treat to watch her and the other students in the fungi class, because they really, really studied so hard, but with a sort of enthusiasm for the subject and for the learning that it was really a joy to see here at Western especially. It was really a treat. So thank you, Yen, for being you.
Marvel.
Good evening. I'm Marvel Harrison. I'm Publishing Director of Members Press. And when we first started the press, just a very short time ago, 2 years now almost, I was very insistent, in spite of how university presses are set up, that we include student representation. That doesn't happen. I don't know if any other press has that. But we started at the top, and that was by Dr. Kate Oob nominating Yen to be the student representation on our advisory board. And she and I spoke briefly. I said, you know, my stepson had set it up, was an editor at American University on a student journal. This is the kind of thing that I had an idea of. And Yen just took it and ran, and that, of course, is the birthplace of the Maverick. And we're just about to print the second volume, which really gives honor and celebration to many people, undergraduate students in the sciences across genres of writing, art, research. And now we've expanded it to be the only journal that is open to undergraduate students throughout the state of New Mexico. And Yen, you did this. You know, the rest of us were kind of just applauding in the background and, answering questions where need be. But I could not be more pleased to know you. You're a beautiful reflection of your parents, who both bring so much to this university. And I think I'd just like to, say, Yen, that in graduating and what you have done, that, some of us believe that life is a free fall, and some of us are falling through space and time, screaming in anxiety about the landing. And others of us are falling through space and time, screaming in joy about the journey. Some of us believe that the landing will be in the arms of a life source. But regardless of what you believe about that, enjoy the ride. And thank you.
So Yen, it was truly our honor to write these letters of nomination because you are so deserving of induction into the WNMU Student Hall of Fame. So I give you a true Renaissance woman, Yen Chu. So.
Hello. I'm pulling myself together right now. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, whenever you try to say nice things about me, I start avoiding eye contact and trying to crawl under things. So I thought I did want to express to you guys and to some people who weren't able to make it today also, but I am very grateful for your guys' support, and my life was very much in an anxious free fall before I came here to Western, and just your guys' trust and encouragement came at the exact right time in my life, and I really, you guys have unknowingly stabilized a foundation for me here, so I'm very grateful for that. Thank you guys so much.
Okay, Martha Alvarado, you are up next.
Hi, good evening, everyone. It is my pleasure to introduce my peer, my colleague, but most importantly, my friend, Desiree Tafoya. Desiree is a first-generation student graduating with a bachelor's in criminal justice with a concentration in policing and a GPA of 3.98. She has served as a dispatcher for campus police and a resident assistant for the housing department. She volunteered with Silver Regional Sexual Assault Support Services as an advocate and has also served as a community volunteer. Desiree has demonstrated outstanding achievement and has maintained outstanding results. Desiree always has a very positive attitude and has worked really hard being an outstanding student of Western New Mexico University. She is helpful, caring, and happy to offer services no matter what the task may be. She is respectful of her peers and always conducts herself in an appropriate manner. She pays attention to detail and performs her duties above and beyond. Desiree is not afraid of working hard to achieve her goals. While working towards her degree, Desiree has not only demonstrated that she can achieve academic excellence, but has also been working hard maintaining her jobs, assisting in other departments, and participating in community service. Her knowledge, skills, and willingness to help others and dedication to Western New Mexico University has shown great leadership. And she has proven her determination and initiative to be a remarkable student. So again, I'm happy to introduce Western New Mexico University's new inductee to the 2023 Student Hall of Fame, Desiree Tafoya.
those stairs were about to kill me, guys. But I would like to take a moment and thank Western New Mexico University, faculty and staff, and the Silver City community. They have shaped me into the individual that stands here before you today. I'm grateful and humbled to take this award. Finally, I would like to thank my friends, family, and for staying by my side. I couldn't have done it without you guys, my support systems, as well as my professors who have given me the grand knowledge of who I am and being a professional and actually being able to become something. And I'm grateful to come from Albuquerque, New Mexico and represent it well.
When the committee ended their work and we looked at the 3 that were inducted here this evening, we all sort of sat and just looked at each other and said, this is the very first year that we have had all women inducted into the Student Hall of Fame. And I think that that speaks volumes as to what types of individuals you are. Desiree and Zoe and Yen, you will leave a mark here. So many students show up to universities across the world, and they're there for that degree, and they're there for that higher growth and exploration. And you all came and you helped shape something different. You made a path where there wasn't a path before. And I haven't had the pleasure of having conversations with Yen, but I have had with Desiree and Zoe. And what stands out in my mind is the fact that they don't care just about the journey that they're on, but they had so many thoughts and opinions and suggestions about the journey for all of Western students, and even for the students that will come after them. And that is a rare find. And hearing what everybody had to say about Yen, I know that you probably feel the same way. And we are truly honored to be able to call you all Mustangs, and are so proud of you. So let's give one more round of applause to the 2023 Student Hall of Fame inductees. That concludes our ceremony for this portion. Inductees, if you wouldn't mind staying around, I think Jay will probably get a group photo of you all. And if anybody else wants a photo, just hop on in. Thank you all. Have a good evening.